in my same clothes again. Because I do 3 of these at a time. Today is episode 24, and it's a wild pick. Ready? Will it be the beginning of the book, the end of the book, or the middle of the book? I don't know. Let's stop here. All right. The patron saint of prison guards and jailers, Saint Hippolytus of Rome. I'm going to put it on the screen and I'll type it out. Saint Hippolytus of Rome. He died in about 258. So we've had prisons for over 2,000 years. Longer than that, I'm assuming. His feast day is August 13th. So he died in about 258, not born. Did I say that? He died in about 258, and his feast day is August 13th. Ready? About 100 years after St. Hippolytus's death, St. Ambrose wrote that the martyr was a Roman soldier assigned to guard Christian prisoners arrested during the Emperor Valerian's persecution of the church. Okay. Emperor Valerian. One of his prisoners was St. Lawrence, the deacon who, Ambrose says, converted Hippolytus. As for Hippolytus, he passed on his new faith to his elderly nurse Concordia and 19 slaves in his household. Okay, shortly after St. Lawrence was roasted alive, as they say so casually, Hippolytus's conversion was revealed to the Roman authorities. Oh no. He, Concordia, the nurse, and his Christian slaves were all arrested and arraigned together before the magistrate.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Terror in the slaves' hearts. The judge ordered Hippolytus to be beaten and tortured. But that didn't shake the consistency of new Christians. Of course. Because they always got to be persecuted. Even when they are persecuted, they got to double down on the persecution. Say, we were persecuted. Really, really, really persecuted. So far is true Christian persecution. But Christian persecution is not being censored on social media. It is not making laws even across so Christians don't have the authority. You know, that's what we see of Christian persecution today. Like they want to scream on YouTube and all these people. That's not Christian persecution. This right here is actual Christian persecution. Okay? There's a difference. I don't know if they can see it, but there's a difference. To strike terror in the slaves' hearts, the judge ordered Hippolytus to be beaten and tortured, but that didn't shake the consistency of new Christians. Even seeing poor Concordia flogged to death didn't induce Hippolytus and his surviving servants to sacrifice to the Roman gods.
And this is a leather whip. This is actually an exact replica to the best of our knowledge. There's only one guy in the world who makes these. And you have lead weights, and then kind of cemented or molded into the lead weights are nails, pieces of glass, and bones. And this is what the Roman centurions would use to beat him, or anyone. Now, you think it might be worse, the 3 or the 9. So I'm going to demonstrate this for you. And remember that this is cardboard. Cardboard is much thicker than skin. One with the 3. Now what actually happens with this one can actually be worse because it's lighter. The speed that when it hits is actually faster and it can inflict more damage.
They were condemned to death because flogging and burning and everything else is not hint enough. Right? Rome. They were condemned to death and led to execution outside the walls of Rome. Why outside the walls? Why not do it in the walls? Why walls anyway? How Donald Trump with them. The slaves died. How the slaves died is unknown, but tradition says that Hippolytus' arms and legs were tied to 4 horses that were then driven in 4 different directions, tearing him apart. That's called being drawn and quartered. The story of Hippolytus, Concordia, and their companions appears to be a blend of fact and legend. You think? Nonetheless, with the endorsement of the great Saint Ambrose, it seems probable that this martyr once worked as a prison guard. What? What? This is for the patron saint of prison guards and jailers. And St. Ambrose says it seems probable that this martyr once worked as a prison guard.
Excuse me, what?
Wow, this is convoluted. And strange and weird, and I have no words. I have no words. Maybe he was a prison guard. So now, because he was a martyr, now he's the patron saint of prison guards. Because one person thought it was probable that he was, at one time, a prison guard. I can't even. I'm glad I didn't I'm glad this was a wild pick and one I didn't choose. I'm glad this one's over, because it's really bad. This has been episode 24. Wait, before I go, his picture's on page 321. Remember, folks, he might have been a prison guard at one point. There he is, right there. I don't know. This has been 24, brought to you by Probability. See you later for 25.
Have a great day, guys. Don't forget to check out all my other videos on the channel and like and subscribe.